variety of brakes from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from Brakes. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for Brakes come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
All right. How we doing, everyone? Titus here, ready to get started with our Topps mixer to close out Progressive Tuesday. So again, I'm not sure that I'll have time. If I can, I will try my best to finalize the list and get credit added for the Progressive day, but otherwise I'll have Negs do it in the morning. So I will try. No promises, though. I'll start off with 24 archives. We got the collector's tin here. We're gonna mop the tin at the ends. Oh no, Zach. White Sox. I blame Negs. Definitely blame Negs. Yanks tin there. Bring him off. Save that. Kyle, new store will actually be our new headquarters, so we'll move breaks over there. So this current store will remain as just a retail store. And yeah, we'll have a little bit bigger space. Soundproofed studios. Hopefully some air-conditioned studios also. What's up, Coach? Hit the raise here, man. Work with that. Raise acceptable 100. Yeah, we got 2020, or sorry, 22 Sapphire in here. This hurts anytime you see him come out now. Well, yeah, kind of a fun mix here. We got 22, 23, 24, 25. A little 4-year, 4-box here. Gotta love that. Ooh, Jackson Holiday, cool. 48 out of 50. Was that like an image variation too? feel like the red hot foils are only on variations, if I remember right. Orioles, Tyler. Coach, yeah, it is. It is. So those will be the again, for the most part, the road trip is virtual, but we will host some in-person events at the different events that we go to. So we had Fanatics Fest and the National, and then we'll do one here in Minnesota too for sure. We're talking about doing another one where like somebody travels out and hosts it, but we'll do those 3 in-person meetups for sure, and then anything beyond that is kind of TBD. Andrew Abbott's cool. The Blue Auto. Five of 25 on the Abbotts for the Reds. So yeah, Cincy is one of the pit stops on there, and Cincy is actually being discussed for an in-person event. So if we add another in-person event, there's a good chance that it is actually Cincy. Corbin Carroll, purple. So yeah, we'll have a lot more details coming out this week, and I think that'll help answer a lot of questions for people. Because right now we're just kind of teasing it, but basically how it's gonna work is each day. Well, maybe I'll back up. Each week we're gonna do a leg where it's like we're traveling from one place to another place. So like I think the first one is actually a really short one. It's like Boston to New York, with a couple days in New York for Fanatics Fest. But then each day we'll do a giveaway that's tied to the city that we're virtually in. So like the first day's giveaway will be Boston, and then the second day will be I think Hartford, and then like Cooperstown maybe is like the third one. But so along the way between Boston and New York, we'll do a couple different giveaways, and then it'll be like New York to I don't know Philly maybe the next week, with giveaways each day in between. So there'll be free giveaways with really cool items each day, and then you'll be competing for break credit for the week. So we'll score points kind of like how we did collector games last year. We tweaked it a little bit, but score points and breaks for a weekly prize. But yeah, a lot more details coming out in the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned. But yeah, the daily giveaways are going to be kind of epic. There's Ohtani with the box topper. Go to the Angels for Tim Whitney. So I've been tracking down cool stuff for all these different cities. We'll have like T206 tobacco cards. We'll have like 33 Goudies. We got like some cool debut tickets. I got a Freddie Freeman debut ticket from Atlanta. We've got some minor league debut stuff. Like I got a Bryce Harper, his first pro game. He's playing with Hagerstown. So, we got some cool vintage memorabilia too. Brooklyn Dodgers World Series ticket. A PSA slab. So, all kinds of cool stuff. And Tyler, sorry, I've been kind of explaining, but hello. Thanks for popping in. And Kyle's asking if it's going to be a longer or shorter drive for me to the new store. It'll be about 5 minutes longer. Well, I'm not supposed to reveal where it is, so maybe I shouldn't answer that. It's a little bit longer for me, but it's not too much different. Alright, here we go with Series 2. Again, all the good stuff should be flipped over, but Austin Riley, Gold Foil, Correa Home Run Challenge. Don't think you'll be able to use that one anymore. Waldichuk Gold Foil Rookie, and then Austin Hayes out of 2023. Yeah, I'm pumped for the summer road trip. I think it'll be a really, really fun promo. So, again, I was alluding to the fact that we tweaked scoring. If you remember last year, basically how we did the scoring for collector games was it was just strictly the top 3 cards, like the most expensive cards from the break. And Steve Carlton on the Triple Crown. what it kind of led to was that it was a little bit lopsided for like just the people that spent the most money. Were the ones winning the prizes, and we also didn't really have the weekly prizes, so made a couple tweaks. Going to weekly prizes obviously shortens just the amount of time that you have to like buy your way to, winning the break credit, and adds a little bit of variance to it. But then also how we're gonna do the scoring is the money mitt card scores the top points, scores 5 points still, but then the next two scoring spots are going to be for the lowest serial number card and the highest serial number card. So like one of anything would be the lowest serial number that you could hit. So going off of numerator, would score 3 points for the break, and then the highest serial number would score 1 point. So again, it doesn't really matter what dollar amount you spend on your team for the serial number points. It's just who ends up hitting the lowest and the highest. So could be the A's. Jay Langlay's rookie relic there. A's going to Turbo Ed. Obviously, the more expensive teams are going to have a better shot at the mitts, but those other two scoring spots, anybody's going to have a shot at, which I think should add some variance to it as well and make it fun. Toglia gold foil. No bonus points for 2025 out of 2025, but that should win the highest serial number, I would think. Sabathia all aces. Again, the all aces weren't that tough to hit in 23, but I'm still gonna sleeve it up. But yeah, and we will do like if there's any ties. Both cards will score points. So like if you hit a 101 and a 105, like they would both score those points. Last year, if we had like dual, like two players on a card, we would score it for both teams. So it'll be the same thing. Ji-Hwan Bae. And then you can also have a card win like multiple spots. So you could have the biggest card of the break also be a 101 and win the lowest serial number. If that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, obviously that'll help your chances, Kyle, if you buy more teams. But like I said, still, it should. Oh, kind of cool. Bubba Thompson playing college football as a quarterback now. Going to the Rangers for Baron Deluxe. But like I said, it should add more variance than we had last year by a lot. 35 of 50. Yeah, I mean, really going down to the weekly legs will help a ton with that too. So any given week, you'll have a good shot at it. If you can score some points. Kerry Carpenter, Kerry Bonds. With the ink here. I love it. Tigers. If we pulled this in 23, it would have been like, eh. Tigers are insane now, though. Going to Joseph Frey. I'm going to keep the Jackson Holiday in the mid, but nice card there. I'm excited, Coach. I haven't seen the actual cards, but I did see that tease on the checklist. So I'm assuming it's going to be like the same card stock as the all aces, right? Three last night, yeah, it is crazy. I would not have put money on the Tigers at the beginning of the year as having the best record, but here we are. Got a cool team card. Don't think Topa's on this one though. That's cool. Then we got a 2023. Topo was on the 24 team card. This is his first skin of Chase. Mariners to Baron Deluxe. Aaron Judge blue. So again, if everything that I said on the summer road trip just went right over your head, that's okay. We'll have videos and static posts of all of the elements over the next 2 weeks, kind of breaking it down for you, so that you know what's going on. And we'll have live leaderboard just like we had last year, so you can see how you stand. We'll put points in at the end of each break live. But yeah, so if you see the map at the in the intro video, those are essentially where the weeks start and end. So, like I said, the first week is Boston to New York, and then the next week will be New York to I think Philadelphia. So those will be the end points of the weeks, but we'll have the daily giveaways in between. Got something here. Something flipped over. Ohtani auto. Schwarber. Garrett Mitchell rookie. Mountcastle. McClanahan. Advertisements. Ortiz. Trouts. Massey. Oh, yeah. Trout out of 25. Not with ink, though. Still sick. Angels to Tim Whitney. Love that. So, showcase is coming together here. Good box. Real good box. Let's do... have to rearrange a little bit here. Good stuff, good stuff. And then there is still a cumulative prize at the end, but it's not quite as top heavy, or maybe that's not the right way to say it. The prizing isn't quite as skewed as it was last year to the cumulative stuff. I think it's a $5,000 prize at the end for the high score for the entire road trip. I think it's a $1,000 prize for the top scorer each week, with payouts to the top 3. Red. Our next at the Red Wit rookie. Wanna do that. Rhino Hearn, what has gotten into him? He's playing unbelievable as well. Gold Astros team card. Kinda cool. Duvany Jordan on there, probably. Astros to D.A. Keeney. 32 out of 50. Series rookie. Ooh, that's a really nice one. Lars Nootbaar. Orange Sapphire rookie. My goodness. That's sick. The Cardinals going to Baron Deluxe. I think I'm going to put that in the mid. What an awesome card. 5 out of 25 Nootbaar. I'm doing it. Good old Sapphire rookie. Kyle, we won't have anybody sorting there, but if you hit a cool autograph or something and you want to grab it, we can definitely do that. We'll be able to grab individual cards for you, but yeah, we'll be able to sort stuff and have it ready for you. Zach Short, Austin Warren, and oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that was close. Ryan O'Hearn. Red Sapphire. You know what I'm saying though, he's having a year. Royals to James Emche. That'd have been nuts if we hit a second Wit Red Sapphire. Jeez. Alright. That's the team you want to see when you show the corner there. Fun to have a shot. But yeah, this has ended up being a really, really nice mixer for $39. Got some big cards up there. Some really big cards. right, and then Topps Chrome Black to end it. This is a fun one. I would run this back for sure. Even though this was the last the last progressive break to fill. Oh, an awesome break. The 4 different years makes it fun too. Got an orange, Shea Whitcomb, DeGrom. I'm going to the back. Jacob Wilson, good base there. Been fun to watch. Brent Rooker, Drew Thorpe. Is that DeGrom again? Corey Seager out of 25, Rangers. Baron Deluxe. Got the Bubba up there already. I got Bubba's Super Fractor auto. Been trying to trade it to him for a while, but Burr Hicklin has it for me right now, actually. And he stopped playing baseball, so now I'm like, maybe he'll be a Heisman candidate, and then I want it back. Not give it to him. Sal Frelick on the auto, 20 of 199 Brewers. Going to Jeff Renshaw. Let me, here, I'll open this pack and then let me find a bag for this. Might be out, actually. Usually the bag's over here and it's not there, so maybe we're out. Jazz Chisholm, Rat Lauder. Jake Eater out of 150 for the White Sox. Zach Ryan. Pepio, Mason Wynn, Cody Bellinger. Let's leave up the rest of these. Topps Chrome Black base. That is going to do it for a really, really nice mixer. Gotta be happy with that showcase for a $39 break. It's about 6 cards that I think I'd be happy with having in the mitt for a break like this. And somehow I settled on Newbar in the mitts. Japanese baseball legends, World Baseball Classic champion. And let's see. They're just regular graded card bags. There's gotta be somewhere here. Oh yeah, here we go. One touch resealable bag. Kyle, I don't think there was any Blue Jays. Oh, look at that. The sticker's going off. Taking that card out there if you want it. I don't think there was any Blue Jays, so we might have to put that credit to good use, that progressive credit to good use. Let's see, we'll bump that Carlton. Yeah, I'll remind you that this was a Nags afternoon promo. How are we looking at those next open bricks? It's like 10 left in the Panini Football PYT, but just 3 left in Midnight Football. Jeez, that thing filled up really nicely. Sweet. So let me turn on the closeout there, and if we can get started with that shortly. Topps Chrome Black. Shea Whitcomb, Brent Rooker, Drew Thorpe, DeGrom, Chisholm, Lauder, Bellinger, Wayne, Pepio, Trout, Silver Pack, Judge Blue, maybe I'll top load that. Bay, Rainbow Foil, Sabathia, All Aces, Toglia, Gold Foil, Purples, Riley Green, Corbin Carroll, Trevor Williams. Yeah, Coach. I take all the credit for the good cards. The bad skunks, not my fault. Can't be held liable. Jake Eater out of 150. Jacob Wilson. Gold Sapphire, Astros team card. Gold Mariners team card out of 2023. Austin Hayes out of 2023. Derek, yes, I use the Fujitsu FI 7030 for scanning my cards. Steve Carlton with the Triple Crown Manufacturer Relic. Yeah, cool. Crowning Achievements. Langley's Rookie Major League Material Relic. The A's. And up here in the showcase, Twins to Timo. We got Austin Martin, purple. Ryan O'Hearn, a red sapphire to the Royals out of 5. What a tease. Going to James Empty. Sal Frelick out of 199 auto from Topps Chrome Black. Brewers, Jeff Renshaw. Jackson Holiday, red hot foil. What a sweet looking card there. 48 out of 50. Orioles to Tyler. Rangers, Baron Deluxe. Corey Seager out of 25. Bubba out of 50. The Mother's Day pink. Trout orange silver pack out of 25. That's awesome. Angels to Tim Whitney. If you guys ever want to grade any of these or send them to eBay consignment, we offer both of those services. Kerry Carpenter on the 1988 Topps baseball autograph. Tigers to Joseph Frey. Andrew Abbott's from Archives, 5 out of 25 in the blue ink. Let's go into the Reds for Bear Davis. In the Mets, orange sapphire rookie Lars Nootbaar. What an awesome card. Cardinals going to Baron Deluxe. Derek, okay, so maybe I should have been more specific. I do use the Fujitsu FI7030, but I also have a flatbed scanner. So the flatbed scanner, I do all my slabs and relic cards on that. And then I just put regular cards and Chrome cards through the Fujitsu. So, do need to random off the 10 here. But I can check my PM and I'll try to get back to you when I can, Derek. Always happy to help out for people that are using the scanner, taking that plunge. Let's see. Random to all. Angels up top, Yankees on the bottom. 5 rounds. Angels it is. Good day to be a Angels owner. There you go. Trout orange and collector 10. So that is going to wrap up the break. Again, if I get a chance, I'll try to compile the list for the progressive credit. But I'm not sure. Depending on, I just have 2 spots left in this. I think we're probably gonna get started with this right away. So it'll probably be I get the list ready and then Nags puts the credit in the morning. But I guess it's just for Minnesota breaks anyway, so you're probably not gonna be able to use it until tomorrow night anyways. But yeah, we'll get that loaded in for you. And yeah, we get these 2 football breaks closed out. We got 21 left in Museum and 14 left in Bowman for 2 baseball breaks still tonight. Maybe I'm going to go 5 off on Museum Collection if anybody wants to grab something. But we'll see you soon for some football.